If I could begin to be half of what you think of me, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love. When I see the way you look, shaken by how long it took, I could do about anything. I could even learn how to love like you. Love like you. Love me like you. Do-do-do.
Wow, I haven't seen these in so long. Huh, barely remember that. Oh, you look so cute there. Oh gosh, what was I even doing with my hair?
Hey Liv, how you doing?
Not much, just looking at some old photos from the gang from high school. It seems like so long ago, like we were all crashing at my place just yesterday. What's going on with you though? How are things going at UC Santa Cruz? I know you were having a hard time last year.
I've really turned it around this year by getting more involved in the campus life here. Oh my god, the campus is so magical. I try to take a hike through the upper campus, and sometimes I feel like I'm a Disney princess singing in the forest.
Knowing me, I'd probably get so lost. Most of the events here are at the beach, with it being so close to UCSB campus.
Since I know how much you love nature, being an environmental major and all, you should come visit me for a weekend and we'll go together. I think you'd really appreciate how the campus and the wildlife are built together.
For sure, that sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, at some point, I have to tell you about this awesome class I'm taking about sustainable water systems. It's so cool. It's all about trying to reduce water waste and best determine how it should be used. What about you? How are your classes so far?
I think I'm definitely doing better this year, since I got caught up in the social scene my first year. I'm starting to take more advanced painting classes, but sometimes it feels hard to connect with the prompts and the assignments we get. Oh, actually, hold up. Check your phone, girl. I just sent you a picture of my latest painting.
Kat, this is so amazing and you're so talented. You can see every bit of her personality in this painting. Speaking of, how's your grandmother doing?
Oh, my Lola. She's still acting like she's as strong as a water buffalo. But I get that the age is starting to get to her. She's been feeling under the weather a lot recently.
Man, sorry to hear that. Definitely keep me updated, okay? Oh, here, I wanted to show you this poster I ordered for the guy I started seeing.
Wow, that's so cute. Does he like Avatar?
Duh, I couldn't date someone who doesn't like Avatar. That was her favorite show as kids. By the way, are we still on for the call with the boys in a couple of days?
I may have forgotten about that.
Girl, we were supposed to call since Jason and you weren't going home for winter break, so we won't get a chance to see each other.
I have a meeting with my peer advisor when we're supposed to call. Do you think we could bump it up to Thursday instead?
I mean, I'm fine with it, but Jason's totally gonna kill you. He hates Filipino time.
Oh, I just have to get some things figured out with my peer advisor. My grades aren't looking so hot.
Doesn't sound good. Are you having a hard time with classes?
No, nothing like that. I'm struggling to balance the double major, like I'm retaking the accounting class because I failed it last time in the spring. The art classes are fine, but the business ones make me want to pull my hair out.
That's not good, dude. You sure you know what you're doing? Maybe you should take a break from college.
It'll be fine. My parents are paying for everything as long as I get the business degree. And I'm only going to school to appease my family anyway. I'm just trying to figure things out right now. That's actually why I called. Could you be the one to tell them for me?
Oh, now I see. You want me to lie for you about why we have to reschedule so no one will be mad at you.
It would just sound better coming from you. Plus, I'm terrible with confrontation. I know Jason will be worried about me not liking my major and having to go to the peer advisor, but I mean, he picked his major for his family anyways, so why does he care? Does he even want to be a doctor? That's so stereotypically Filipino.
He's under a lot of pressure from his family to be successful and carry on their legacy. Like, both his parents are surgeons, and his older sister just got that understudy at some prestigious hospital in Germany. But remember in high school when we went to support him in that anatomy biology quiz bowl thing for the pre-med club? Made those big signs and like cheered like we were at a football game.
Yeah. He was always so upset that sports got more acclaim than academics. We went ironically, but it ended up being really funny to cheer and scream. I still can't believe David was yelling so loud when we were asked to leave.
I was so out of character for him. Have you talked to David recently?
Not since the start of the semester to ask how he was settling in at Berkeley. He was so excited to get accepted after all the hard work he put in community college. I think he was expecting the classrooms to be lined with gold.
The last time I talked to him, he seemed really overwhelmed from trying to do too much. He's taking 20 units. That's 5 units above the recommended amount.
He's always been like that, doing way too much and stressing himself out, but I can understand why. It's important to him since he's helping his mom out financially.
That's not a healthy mentality to have. Overworking himself and then barely getting by, only to repeat that same process next semester.
Isn't that what we all do, though?
I know it's all tangled up in his anxiety about finding a good job. I just want to make sure he's doing okay. I'll text Jason and David about pushing our call back to Thursday.
Why are you so tired? It looks like you just woke up.
Oh, sorry. You know that Phil org I joined my first year? Cappuccino and Filipino? Yeah, I was up late last night working on something for that.
Interesting. What are you working on? I remember you joined their ballroom dancing group.
Oh, I actually kind of got sucked into the space. Now I'm working with a group of people on a petition and writing an official statement on something.
Wow, that sounds like a big deal. What's it about?
Okay, so basically, the university admin here are threatening to take funding away from the Asian American Pacific Islander Resource Center. The center wouldn't be completely gone, but they also wouldn't be able to pay their director for a full-time position anymore.
I mean, that definitely sounds bad and shady of the admin to do that, but do you really think there's something you can do about it?
You know, I won't lie, it's not gonna be easy, But working in this org has really taught me how to leverage the community here. Like, we got written testimony from like 20 current students and 15 alumni about the importance of this resource center, and now we're circulating this petition. I really think that if we can show the admin the strength of the community, then we can make them listen.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, but it's definitely worth it. It feels like I'm continuing the work of students from a few years ago who got the resource center started. And I want to make sure that all the students who come after me have the resources they deserve, so I'm fighting with them in mind.
Wow, that's really cool that you're able to find an org in college that helps you connect with your Filipinx culture like that. I know it's something you've struggled with in the past. I mean, it's definitely something that I'm struggling with.
Thanks, and yeah, it definitely takes some time to find a space like this, but once you find that spark, you can really chase after it. Maybe I'll come visit you and we can hunt around your campus for something for you to get involved with.
I would love that. You need to come visit me.
Yeah, my winter break is a little longer than yours, so maybe I'll stay with you for a bit before heading back down to SoCal. Ah, shoot, it's already 12. I gotta make some lunch and then head out to class. I'll see you later.
All right, I'll let you get back to work now. Bye.
Real funny. See you in a bit, Kat.
If I asked you your name, or should I be ashamed? If I asked you your name, 'cause I heard it's ugly to be forward, but cute to be late. That's the rules of the game. But I don't wanna be late. Thinking about you, but am I allowed to? Maybe this is news to you, but I've been told not to. Make a move, don't hesitate, and sit waiting for you to make a move, make a move.
Let's suppose that you were able every night to dream any dream you wanted to dream. But now let's have a surprise.
Hello?
Kat, I know you've been getting my texts. You text me that you're not coming back home for Christmas, and then you don't pick up my calls? Ano ba yan?
I haven't called because I've just been really busy with school, okay? You and Dad should both know that by now.
Well, if you were more productive and wouldn't procrastinate so much, you get more work done so that you can call Yuri na.
Ah, damn it.
Wait, don't swear like that. It's not ladylike, Kathleen. What's going on? Are you cooking? Shouldn't you be in class right now?
Mom, I was literally just trying to make lunch before you called. My class isn't for another 2 hours. Can you give me a break?
Ay, anak. I hope you're telling the truth. I just want to make sure that you're doing well in your business courses. What internships have you applied for so far?
What?
Internships. They're very important, you know. Once you graduate, it'll be difficult. It'll be difficult for you to find a job immediately.
I don't even know if that's what I want to do. I want to pursue a job in the art industry.
Ano? How can you ever expect to make enough money for that?
How many times can we have this conversation? I have never wanted to get a corporate business job. I've always just wanted to be able to draw and create whatever I want without having to think about all that. Why can't you just accept me and my work for once in your life?
Anak, yes, your art is great. It's great and all, but do you really think it'll get you anywhere in life? It's not going to feed you or your family when you have one later on. Can't you see that your dad and I just want the best for you?
Why is it that Lola Imelda is the only person in the family who supports my dreams? If she's the only one that respects my work, loves me for who I am, then why are you even in my life still? You think you don't know what's best for you? You think you know what's best for me? The American dream isn't what it is anymore, Mom. You can keep dreaming yourself, but I've been awake for a while now.
Anak,
Don't knock me!
We haven't talked in months. This is the first time she's reached out to me. So, might as well just take a chance. Hey, I just got your text. Is there a reason why we're moving the call? The time works for me. I just want to make sure everything's okay.
Oh, there was just a time conflict.
It's because of Kat, isn't it?
Shoot, how'd you know?
Because you're so fussy about being on time, and she always double books or is late to stuff. Really the embodiment of Filipino time.
I'm not fussy about being on time. I just like being punctual and hate being flaky.
Is everything okay with Kat?
It's nothing too big, I think. She's just making sure she can actually graduate on time.
Okay. How have you been though? Your skin looks clear as hell, I'll tell you that much at least.
Thanks, Jason. I've been trying this new moisturizer that my mom sent me. Right now I'm just making a sandwich since I just got back from my run. Gotta stay fit, you know?
Yeah, you look great. Yeah. So, listen, I've been meaning to ask you about something else. Why haven't we talked since summer at all?
I've texted you whenever I'm free from time to time, no?
Yeah, but besides the occasional memes back and forth, we haven't really talked. And what happened over the summer?
Jason, we both agreed that it was for the best that it stayed a summer thing, right? It was just a casual thing while we were home for the summer. I promise it wasn't intentional. I just got busy at my school, running for a core position in my Philem org, also volunteering for Habitat for Humanity.
No, you're right. It's just me trying to get back to the flow of school again. There's no reason to make things weird because it didn't mean anything, right?
Didn't mean anything to you?
Why? Did it mean something to you?
Of course not. You're one of my closest friends, and I wouldn't want to do anything to mess that up. But you're not feeling weird, are you?
Who, me? I'm perfectly normal. No weird vibes coming from me, that's for sure.
We're calling with Kat and David later this week. I don't want them to know we were hooking up. Kat, just make a big deal of it.
Yeah, you're right. I agree. We probably should just act normal tonight.
Hey, but you've been taking care of yourself, right? Pre-med is not easy, and I don't want you to burn yourself out too much. I care about you and want to make sure you're eating and sleeping properly.
Look, I'm getting my weekly serving of fruit. I'm just messing with you. It's just like twice a week. Don't worry. I'm really doing well though. I think I'm really close to working alongside my parents.
That's amazing, Jason. I'm glad you're having fun with what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm sure that if my sister and I didn't end up becoming doctors, we'd probably be the black sheep of the family. Wait, your class starts in like 20 minutes, right?
Oh shoot, yeah, I gotta go. I'll talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, Olivia. Could that have been any more awkward?
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Knock. Just calling to check in. How's schoolwork going?
I'm keeping up with all my assignments. There's not as much homework compared to community college, oddly enough, but it is harder material.
If you focus and work hard to do your best, I'm sure you'll get an A.
My grades are good. It's just that, well, I do try my best, but the class material is difficult to understand still. The professors here at Berkeley are super intense, and I don't know, everyone just seems so smart.
That's no excuse not to get the A. If the teachers are pushing you harder, then you need to work harder. You worked hard to get there, and you belong there, so just like any of the other kids there.
Yeah, okay. It's not that I'm complaining. I am doing well with my grades. I even got an A on my computational models midterm.
That's wonderful. Did you eat today?
Yeah, of course. I just had some lunch. I heated up that kare you made for me last time I came home.
Good. I'll have lots of food packed for you next time you come back.
You really don't have to worry about doing that for me. Of course, I always love and appreciate your cooking, but cooking for Jeremiah and Lorena when you were out working taught me a lot of recipes, so I'm pretty covered.
Don't be ridiculous, Anak. I'll always cook extra for you.
I promise I'll be okay myself. Those two might still be little, but they have big mouths to feed, so I should let you just focus on them.
So you move out and don't want to have anything to do with your mother? Don't you know how worried I am? I'm just trying to make sure you're eating right and studying hard.
Don't worry, Mom. There's not much to get distracted by when I'm spending all my time in my dorm doing homework. And the computer engineering program is really good here. I'm starting to take hard computer systems classes.
That's good then. You worked so much at your job during high school and community college, Anak, and now you're there to study, not to waste time. I don't want you to struggle the same way I did.
I know, Mom.
I know that things have not been easy, but your dad would be so proud of you. I don't want anything to prevent you from succeeding and getting a good education. You know I love you, Anak, and your dad is too, watching over you.
I know, and I appreciate everything you've done for me. I really do. I love you too, Mom, and Lorena and Jeremiah too. And I promise you I'm doing my best, working really hard. I'll definitely get a good job to support you three.
Just make sure you're taking breaks too, and don't forget to eat. I get so anxious thinking of you eating from the Berkeley restaurants and depending on junk food. Is there a Jollibee in Berkeley?
Yeah, there is. One right on University Avenue, I believe. And there's a boba place on every corner, so I haven't explored the city much, but I found where those are at.
I still don't feel like you're eating enough. You look thinner. I'm gonna send you a care package with all your favorites. Better yet, when are you coming home next? I can come up and bring you food if you can't. Come home soon.
You don't have to do that. I have a long weekend coming up, so I can take the cow train back home.
Okay, Anak. Just let me know when, and I'll have your favorite dishes ready.
Yeah, as long as you don't make any empanada. But anyways, I have class starting soon, so I have to get going now.
Bye, Anak. I'll call me this week when you can, okay?
Yes, Mom, I'll make sure to call you. Alright, let's get this done.
Hey, what is up, David?
Hey, Jason, what you been up to? Looks like the girls are running late.
Yeah, did you see Olivia's text? Cat's running on Filipino time. Again. I've been on the grind as usual. How are you doing? Have you been getting out of your room?
Yeah, I mean, I've been working too much. Playing a lot of Undertale recently, since my laptop can actually run it. Between schoolwork and games, I'm still working on getting out more, though. It's hard.
Okay. I've seen streamers play that. Been mostly playing GTA 5, though.
Nice flex, man.
No, but seriously, you shouldn't stay locked in your room. Maybe find some friends to have a game night with. How are you doing at Berkeley, though? My pre-med courses are actually finally getting int. Just saying. What did do, Olivia?
Hey, Olivia.
Keep talking, I'm still gonna unpack my backpack.
Okay, like I was saying, once you grind past these damn GEs and lower divs, the classes actually finally matter. I always knew that American healthcare system wasn't the best, but my health and society class is showing how messed up and unequal the healthcare system really is.
Yeah, man. I mean, my mom sees it all the time when she's working as a hospital nurse. She helps everyone she can, but then they get hit with a massive medical bill. It's wild.
Yeah, man, that's so messed up. I'm enjoying my anatomy classes, though. I can't wait to get my hands on some real human parts.
What does that mean?
No, I didn't. No, that came out right. That didn't come out right. Oh, my bad. I mean, I got invited by a professor to work in his lab on some organs and to practice some surgical techniques I've been working on.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. We had a meeting with my advisor and I was running late.
We know you run on Filipino time. Though I'll admit to sometimes being late to my anatomy class.
Shut up, Dr. Hannibal. I'm late because I spent my day looking at naked people in old ass paintings, and you stick scalpels into naked people. We are not the same.
Hey, Kat, long time no see. When do we start seeing your paintings in museums?
Davey, just wait a little longer. What were you talking about before I got here?
Jason was traumatizing us with stories from his anatomy classes.
Be quiet.
Honestly, I've heard my mom's nursing horror stories from her night shifts, and I am so used to it.
How is your mom, though? I know she was anxious about you moving out. Hope you're liking Berkeley.
The campus is actually really nice. There's this one library I used to study that makes me feel like I'm at Hogwarts or something. It's crazy. I've been pretty swamped since I transferred and started with upper division classes, so I haven't really had any time at all to do literally anything else.
How is it not living with your mom anymore? I remember when I first moved up to Stanford. It felt so free, even though I was sharing a room with two other dudes.
Honestly, I mean, I thought I'd feel a sense of freedom after moving away from home and getting some space to, be on my own. But she just calls me every day, so I'm not actually away from her.
You have to set boundaries with parents. Like, look at me. I haven't called my parents one time since I got to campus this quarter.
That might be a touch extreme, though. Like, I'm pretty sure his mom would have a heart attack. I agree it's good to set boundaries, though. Like, I told my parents I call once a week to say hi and let them know how I'm doing with my life.
Yeah, but the difference is you can tell your parents aspects of your life without them freaking out and asking a million questions. I want to tell her about my life, but I also don't want her to show up at my door.
Yeah, man, I completely agree. Setting boundaries around that is hard, and it's probably not going to happen overnight. It feels like your mom is prying too much, though. You could talk to her about the boundary between being involved in your life versus dominating it. Let her know that you'll share personal things and ask for advice when you're ready to.
I really just want to find some things to do besides studying. Like, I've mostly been just watching anime and playing games, and I haven't made any friends at Berkeley yet.
Yeah, a lot of my friends are transfers too, and they said the same thing at first. I think you just have to put yourself out there.
Have you tried getting involved in clubs around campus?
Yeah, why don't you try joining some clubs? Like, I'm sure Berkeley has plenty to choose from. I know it can take a while to feel comfortable in a new place, but I bet getting to know the area around you would help. Like, for example, the Phil-Am Ori I joined really helped me feel like I belong here.
No. All those clubs are pointless for your job resumes, though. I know I didn't start to feel comfortable at Stanford till I joined Phi Delta Chi my freshman year.
Not everything is about resume, and a frat is basically a glorified club.
Oh man, I'm definitely not doing a frat. What's that one club you joined though, Olivia? You said you ran for the core something, right?
Yeah, it's called Kapatirang Filipino. It's the UCSB Film org I was mentioning. I was just actually talking to Kat about this the other day. You know, they've been my support system, and they've helped me find ways to learn about our culture in a way I never did growing up.
Yeah, I remember your mom never really told you about your Filipino side.
Yeah, my mom's always been so weird about things like her accent and our culture. Like, I literally don't think I would have ever tried sisig if it wasn't for your mom, David.
Yeah, man. Your mom makes hella good sisig, though. I'm gonna slide through next time she makes them, though.
Yeah, but anyways, once you join a club, it makes it so much easier to be social and get to know people.
I don't even know what that would look like to me. Like, I've never had an easy time getting to know people. I get so anxious and awkward.
But you made friends with us. We know you're an awesome person. You just need to let other people see that too.
Find something you're passionate about. Whether it's video games or anime, there's clubs for it on campus. It makes it an easier setting to get to know people since you can talk about your interests.
That's great advice. You know, the most important thing is to find something that makes you happy.
Yes, this is about finding yourself, and it can't be something academic.
And you can always call us if you want, or if you feel lonely.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's just part of me feels guilty for leaving my mom, my siblings. I respect her so much, and after my dad passed away, it made sense why she's like this. But I feel like I'm struggling with her being so overbearing, and to be honest, after everything she's done for me, I can't just cut her out of the picture.
College is your time to find out who you are, outside your parents' influence and opinions hovering you. At least your mom's probably isn't shitting on you like mine is. Once I finally moved out and stopped letting them into my head and open up to other people, I realized how truly fucked up everything back home is. She literally called me as I was trying to make some ramen, and Sorry. She just gets on my nerves. Anyways. Davey, have you tried any dating apps yet? You can meet a ton of guys on here. Admittedly, only like 2% of these dudes leads with anything but hey or sup, but you gotta count your blessings, you know?
What? Seriously? You're on Tinder.
You should probably be careful with that, but talking to people, you know, like in classes, might not be a bad idea, David.
Yeah, Liv. Why don't you tell us more about that? That guy with arms bigger than my head?
Whoa, 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 whoa. What guy? What guy?
Yeah, Jackson. He's a guy I've been dating for the past several months. It was really embarrassing how we met. Like, I was at a house party and someone shoved into me and it landed on the couch right into his lap.
See? This is what I came here for.
But I miss you guys. It sucks that we won't be able to see each other over the break.
Things with my parents aren't great right now. And now, since they heard about my grades, so I figured it would be better for me to just stay here with my housemates.
Yeah, my parents are gonna visit my sister in Germany, and I'm gonna fly from here.
I mean, we could still send, like, our Secret Santa presents in the mail.
Wait, Kat, you're really not going home for Christmas?
I don't have the kind of relationship you guys do with your parents with my parents. Your parents let you do whatever you want.
Well, my parents don't speak to each other anymore, so they can't really be strict with me. There's a difference.
I'm gonna tell you, Olivia, I really envy you for being so open with your parents. I wish I was like that with mine, though.
Your parents are nice too, but you're right. I remember you'd come over a lot because they'd leave you with Ate Chris, and he'd completely forget to feed you.
Truly would not have grown past 5'6" without your mom's food, dude.
Anyways, have y'all been following the news on the election? I've been talking a lot about it with my org recently.
And here comes the politics.
Look, I've been getting more involved with politics ever since I joined that org. You know, we've been talking about political issues affecting our community.
I did an article or two.
I don't keep up with it much. It's not like there's anything I can do to change it. Why let all that anxiety into your life? Besides, I doubt Trump's gonna win anyway.
But you are still going to vote, aren't you? You know, it's the least we can do considering it's our civic duty.
No, guys, stop. The popular vote doesn't even decide the president. It's not like California is ever gonna go blue, so what's the difference? If I have lived in a swing state, I definitely vote. Here it's just a hassle.
You know, well, part of that may be true. That's why it's so important to vote in local elections.
That is true. The LA City Council vote back home is going to be pretty important.
Wait, why? What are they in charge of?
Yeah, I've been hearing that too. They decide laws that affect gentrification, which has been a problem for people and folks in Filipino town.
Yeah, my mom's been telling me about how the rent's been going up a lot lately. I'm worried that it'll be harder and harder on her to pay those bills and take care of Lorena and Jeremiah.
Wow, I actually hadn't heard anything about that. I don't tend to keep up with local news.
Man, there's so much work to do to make the world a better place.
You know, if I learned anything from my club and listening to alumni, every single person's perspective and engagement matters. It's only when people are silent that there's no hope.
We hope you enjoyed this act of PCC 30. Check out our channel to view other PCC content. Along with the other two acts, you can check out the PCC 30 Alumni Project, a series of curated interviews featuring alumni from 1991 to 2020. Thank you to everyone from over the years who has made PCC 30 possible. We hope to see you soon. Salamat!